Hello, everyone, and welcome aboard. Today we are back in Airport CEO, and it's after Christmas. So if you celebrated, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. And today, the plan is that we are going to add a new island to the airport. And I mean, I haven't really figured out what else to do from there. So I guess we'll just immediately go into a time lapse. Wow, literally 30 seconds in and we're already in a time lapse. That's pretty quick. I mean, on that day, I realized, well, one, I started recording and I was like, I don't really want to talk, but I was like, yeah, I just want to put on my music and just start building. So that's what I did. And I mean, it is a pretty big thing we're building. We're building another island, essentially. Oh, and I just realized I had my volume on my computer, so it was playing like the background music because I had time, so I did it before I recorded the voiceover. So yeah, so typically during these time lapses, I talk about like what happens next episode, so I don't forget. But I haven't recorded episode 11. Well, actually, I might have. Well, here's the weird thing. So like, I'm recording this the same day I recorded the voiceover for episode 9. Which means, I don't know, but in episode 9's voiceover, I said I might stream a bit of episodes 11, which means I would have recorded episode 11 by the time this comes out. And now we're into a paradox here, so that's kind of weird. Another thing, I guess I just remembered is that we did change the security area and the baggage bay. If you're seeing that, actually, I wasn't supposed to talk about that because I watched my next after the time lapse is over, the next comments, and I'm like, I forgot to mention this in the time lapse. So when past me says that in the present, and you hear the recording of future me one-upping him, you'll know that I am actually a time traveler. That's why I'm talking about the paradox with the time lapse. But yeah, anyways, we're just building the pathway there. So I don't really know how terminals, like the terminal selection area, works in this game. So if you know how that works, hit me up with a comment. Also, we're paused right here for some time because here's another classic. Oh, we're back. Here's another classic example of me not editing that out. So if you know how to make the terminals work, let me know. But the issue is that we don't have like any bus entrances for Terminal 2 or any like proper of its own security or check-in desks, because it kind of shares that with Terminal 1, and that's a bit of an issue. And also, one thing we do end up happening, that does end up happening, is we actually max out the flights, like the amount of flights that they're offering to us, like all the carriers. So I'm actually gonna probably jump on the Steam Workshop in between episodes and like download a couple of airlines, probably some Canadian airlines like Air Canada, Jazz, what else are there? Transat, WestJet. I'll see what's on the workshop, and we'll figure that out. But anyways, we're just still building that tunnel. Yes, now we're just building away up because it had to go 2 floors down. Why did it have to go? Right, because there was a road there. There was a service road to one of the baggage processing areas. Anyways, here are some more stairs up. And in this area, actually, I could have put a washroom there, but I guess I saw that. Actually, no, I remember thinking to myself, I could put a washroom there, but then I was like, that's too much work. Let's just make it all a wall and then delete it. But anyways, here are the stairs up, and here, I believe, we are going to make some secure or international zone checkpoints and exits, and we're just gonna basically line the wall with them because there are like 15. Yeah, I think we ended up with 15 gates, and so there are 15 large gates. If you have an A380 and there's around 800 of them. What's 8 times 15 is, oh no, my math, 120, add 2 zeros of that, so 12,000 people in that one terminal, which is quite a lot. Will we ever make it there? No, probably not. My PC will have long died from there, but anyways. One thing we did do is we did make a template of that gate seating arrangement, which is pretty nice, so I can use it into the future and another Let's Play of Airport CEO when we get around to it. I mean, I guess we're basically in the ending bits of the Let's Play. We're kind of in the end game right now. We're just building non-stop. We can expand. We don't really have to worry about like money. I mean, once you basically hit the point where you have large flights and you have enough income that you don't have to worry about like not having enough money to do something, and you have all your R&D projects done, you're basically in the end game of Airport CEO. Like when we had like medium flights a couple episodes ago, it's like that was like mid-game. Like we weren't in the end yet. We weren't building like the final airport layout, but we were getting there. Now we're just building the final airport layout, so we're basically in the end game of Airport CEO. Anyways, that's the way I like to think about it, dividing it. And yeah. So once the series is done, I guess we'll talk about this in episode, the finale episode, which I've decided is going to be episode 12. So we got one more building episode before that. And what I've decided is that there'll probably be something else on Wednesdays. Something aviation related still. I mean, we're an aviation channel, so it's kind of inevitable. We'll see what happens. Yeah, and then we might have another playthrough. Well, we might revisit Airport CEO in the future. That's inevitable. I like Airport CEO. It's a real nice game. But yeah, we'll move on to a different game. I think I know what game it's going to be, and you might actually get to see a bit of it actually during this holiday. I mean, this video comes out on the 28th of December, which means I should boot up the calendar. That is after Christmas. Yeah, we'll see if we can sneak in streams or something, or a video of a new game or something, through there, but yeah, that's all kind of dependent on what happens during the holidays. So yeah. And here we're just placing some more walls, and that was an awkward pause for me. I'm not supposed to do that. You see, I was actually I was sick this past week, which was pretty bad. Still have a nasty cough, and my mouth is very dry. Actually, I just turned around and eyed the water bottle that is around me right now, but we'll get to that when this is over. I think we're about halfway done. Yeah, we're about halfway done through this time lapse. So you get to ramble on to me for a little bit more. And yeah, it's going pretty well. Now we're adding the secure exits, and man, my creative juices have stopped flowing. It's like 9 p.m. on a Sunday right now as I'm recording this. So I'm trying to like think of what to talk about, but and I don't know. I think this is writer's block kind of, but for like recording voiceover block. I don't know if that exists. But anyways, another issue we had building this, that we ran out of elevator and escalators with the common error message, too many elevators in this area. So that's fun. I'm actually kind of surprised we managed to fit in as much as we did. And then in this little area behind us here, I think we had a restaurant. Oh, we had shops on the bottom and a restaurant on top. And then, I don't show this in the time lapse, but I'm going to say it. So you may notice that there's one gate to the right of the north. That's really weird. But basically above this, there's an empty area. And the reason for that is because I thought you could only have 3 large stands per baggage bay. In fact, you only used to be able to do that. in a very old version. But the devs, anyways, they changed that, and I didn't know about that. So that's kind of the golden rule of our airport now. I'm just gonna say it's because it makes our airport just better at and faster at handling baggage, and that's gonna be my excuse. But up there we do end up just putting in some GA stands in there. Actually, that'd be really cool though. You fly your airplane and then you get parked beside like an A380. That would be so cool. But anyways, here we're just adding another very long bathroom behind the elevators, because the escalators and stairs, because you do need bathrooms in Airport CEO. And this area on the top, it does stay like seats. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it so it's not just seating in there like bathrooms and shops and stuff like that. But we also ran out of shops, and I don't want to. There's the thing with the chains, like food on the workshop, is like someone has a pack. I can't remember who, but I remember seeing it, where it's just a bunch more contracts, and they're all kind of like the Airport CEO theme shops and stuff. Whereas they don't have that for shops. Would that be kind of nice if someone put on the workshop some more chains that like food and shop chains that were just like, they had kind of like the logo theme of Airport CEO, so like no real world brands, because the real world brands, I don't find they like completely fit the Airport CEO kind of like theme for everything else. That's the same thing with airlines. That's why I haven't downloaded like a million other airlines, but I probably will, because like I need more airlines to fill up more slots. And that workshop achievement, not workshop, but that achievement in the game of turning around 200 flights still looms over me, and I kind of want it. Here you see we're just amending a bathroom, because we need to put some conveyor belts through the center of it, which is kind of awkward. So that is what we are doing right there. And actually, you've never seen the redone baggage bay or baggage claim area, so that's it. Actually, once I'm done this time lapse, I'm gonna have to like look through the entire voiceover, because I have a feeling this one's gonna be like really, really bad, because I'm just rambling on. I'm even more disorganized than I am typically, which is kind of awkward. So we'll see it. So basically, you might never be seeing this, and if you are seeing this, quality control is out the window. I mean, I basically had none already. I'd like to say I had some, but the reality is like I kind of just like watched through it once, and if I made a couple mistakes, I'm not the person to like flash up on screen like a star and then like a word I meant to say. If I mispronounce them, it's just forever there. I've misled the viewers. I'm sorry, guys. If you're here, hope you're enjoying, but I'm sorry for misleading you and all my mispronunciations of words and my misformed sentences. But anyways, we'll see. Here I'm just adding a washroom to the little area down here with the baggage processing area. So that's where the baggage handlers go, and all the security stuff is, and there's a staff room there as well for them too. And then because we have so many baggage not drop off, but the thingamabobbers, so many gates, we actually need a couple more baggage, what are they called? Baggage pickup points things? Oh, yeah, baggage claim areas, which is what we are doing. And yeah, Oh, we're done. Alright, everyone, so I hope you've enjoyed the time lapse. There's not much else I can really think of doing. I think we do have a pretty operational setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and build. There's some minor things to do, like adding some seating and some shops and stuff here and there. But I'll probably do those off camera. One thing I did forget to mention in the intro, which you'll see a lot of, is that I did redo this baggage area up here, just because it looks better and to avoid the cramming of this area, which is great. And I also redid the security up here, making this a full security thing. And yeah, I guess that's basically all right there. And so the idea is there are these 3 check-in desks that have been added, and I'll probably add some there off camera. And then the idea is that you will proceed down through here. The bags go to here. You'll proceed through security the regular way. You'll come down here, and then you'll go through this tunnel up to here, which then is here, and that's where the baggage processing and everything is. And then up here you come up there, secure our international ways in and international exits through there, a shop, and then you come up here, and then this is the departure area, and there should be a food restaurant there, sorry. And with these large flights, I think I'm going to start allowing medium aircraft because we do have so many of them up here. I actually need to make 5 more baggage bays, which means we have 15 of them. So let's go ahead and build it all, and then I will probably see you when it's all built. Alright everyone, so everything is now complete, and with that, I think we can go ahead and open up all of the stands. It's taken me very long in between cuts. This has been filmed over 2 weeks at this point, and we've gone through several different changes. We've changed the parking lots down to provide more ways out, and I actually had to hit the overclock mode on my computer for the first time because we have almost 5,000 passengers, and my computer is having a very, very fun time right now. So we also added a GA area up here, and basically I think I've given a run through before, but seating's here, we got a shop there, we got the way in and out there. I think I've given it, and then all of the stuff here. We're actually going to go ahead and open all of these up. Oh, you can't shift click these. Alright, and with everything being complete here, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. It's past midnight right now, with me just trying to finish this up so that I can edit videos for the day after. And it does look like we are getting near the end of the series. We only have this much space left. I know what I'm going to do there, so it should be a pretty good episode next time, and I hope to see you there. So until the next one, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.